This is an astrological energy forecast for January 10th, 11th, 12th, 2014. My name's Shannon Hugman. We start off the weekend on Friday, January 10th, with the moon in Taurus, trining the sun in Capricorn. So this is a beautiful flow between our awareness, our state of being, versus our emotions, the moon. So it's about loving, life, and just letting it be, letting the problems dissolve just for today, and enjoying what it is to be on this planet. Then the moon is going to oppose Saturn, and so Saturn is in Scorpio. Scorpio is the depths. It's the roots. It can get kind of dark down there at the bottom, but there is so much beauty there, and that's what Saturn, the teacher of the zodiac, is teaching us. He's saying, hey kids, take some responsibility for your fears. You've been too afraid to look there, but that's where your power is. That's where the job is. That's where the work needs to be done. So Saturn in Scorpio is then going to oppose the moon in Taurus. So Taurus is the opposite of Scorpio. Scorpio is the depths. Taurus is the surface. It's what we see. It's the earth. The surface of the earth, right? That earth we usually get to experience. Think of Scorpio as like the bottom of the ocean. And so it's a balance between surface and depths. Enjoy the surface today on Friday. Enjoy it, but acknowledge that there's more to it. And if anything's popping up on the surface, maybe meditate on it or sort of explore what could be going on down below that's making these bubbles rise up in your reality. The moon is then going to trine Venus, and Venus is in Capricorn and is retrograding. We are working on rebuilding solid relationships aligned with our truth, especially our relationship to ourselves. So your feelings are just going to be good. It's a good day to tell yourself you love yourself, basically. Then on Saturday, the moon is going to trine Mercury as it finishes up its journey through Capricorn. So Mercury's been in Capricorn, and it is now, the lessons, we've been given the lessons, and now we're feeling these lessons. So is your mind in alignment with your truth? Is your mind being nice to you? Capricorn is about building reality, and how we build reality as humans is largely based on the thoughts we think. Are these thoughts making ourselves feel good? Because if we're feeling good and we're thinking good things about ourselves, we're creating a world where it feels good and people think good things about us, where it reflects these positive vibrations that are sort of like, we're sending out there. Our thoughts are frequencies. So tonight on Saturday, it's about, aligning that moon, your feelings with like, hey, yeah, it feels good when I tell myself I love myself when I wake up in the morning. It feels good when I say you did good work today when I go to sleep, and getting on board with that. And Capricorn is this commitment energy. It's about saying, hey, here's the plan, and the plan is that I am going to say 3 nice things to myself a day, regardless of, how horrible I'm feeling. The sun is then going to conjunct Venus. So this is a conjunction in the sky. They're joined together in Capricorn, and it's more of that self-love. Love yourself. Relationships is Venus. The most important relationship you're going to be in is the relationship to yourself. Great day to focus on it in an earthy, grounded kind of way, because so enjoy Earth. Treat yourself to something this weekend. The moon will then square Neptune. That's going to happen around 11:30 Pacific, so depending on your time zone. This could be, the moon has entered Gemini at this point. Yes, it will be in Gemini at this point. So Gemini is an air sign. It's fun, it's exciting, it's Mercury, it's the mind. It's like bing, 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 something shiny, something shiny. Great energy for a weekend, really. It's about fun, connecting, networking, meeting people. It's going to be squaring Spirit energy, Neptune, in Pisces, which is about allowing the miracles to flow and going with the flow and realizing that, hey, you're on an inner tube. That is life, and it's taking you exactly where you need to go. So your mind can stop doubting it. It doesn't have to be this square between our mind and going with the flow. We can find a compromise where our thoughts are aligned with the flow, and potentially, it's in adopting an affirmation that says, all is well in my world. It's all working out for my highest good. It's more of these thoughts, these lessons about our thoughts and how our thoughts can really create this reality that we're searching for. One, Venus retrograde is in Capricorn at the same time. That's aligned with loving us. That's kind to us, that we benefit from. And then Mercury is going to enter Aquarius. So it'll be at 0 degrees, so we're not going to be feeling this energy totally, but we're going to be starting a whole new journey of Mercury, and our minds are going to be going through some different processes and transits. And Aquarius is, it's the bigger picture. It's about, the humanitarian, helping the whole, joining hands, doing it together, collaborating, that kind of stuff. So we're going to, now that we love ourselves, right? Well, it's a journey. You don't have to just wake up tomorrow and love yourself. But now that we kind of are committing to having our mind work for us and with us and heart-mind connection, hey, we can now help others. Now let's create the reality where we live as one. We live in peace. And then we are going to, on Sunday, have the moon trine Mars. So it's going to be about, feeling into like, hey, these are the kind of actions that I want to take. This feels good to just not be so harsh. Or, hey, this feels good to consider what, it's doing to my body when I put this chocolate bar with it inside of me. Like, feel into your actions. Mars and Libra, like I've said, creating balanced actions, assessing, rebalancing the scales on how we are living as individuals. So it's a really great weekend. I'm really excited. I hope you have a blast. Namaste.